Hey, let's start my question.
Okay, so we are back with another video. Oh, no, that sounded so weird. I swear, but I need sleep.
Yo,
Yeah.
we are back with another video, Odd Vision. I'm here with my co-hosts, Justine and Marcos. I feel like
Could have said our names also.
Yeah, no, but you can carry on.
Alright, today we're gonna be talking about establishing healthy relationships because our last video was about cheating, and
Yeah.
we wanna prevent that. Like we wanna come up with some gems to help you guys in your day-to-day relationships.
Dating. Day-to-day life was like weird. Or even your future relationships, if you were to go into a relationship. Not everyone's in a relationship. Or if you're already in a relationship, maybe you have to better some of the situations.
But also, just to like, what you call it, clarify as well, not just romantic relationships, all relationships in general.
Relationships. What relationships are we talking about?
You can start off anyway because there's many types of relationships.
To be honest, nobody really cares about the other relationships. I even don't care about the other relationships.
I actually do.
They are important, but what do people really mostly want to hear about? Usually the relationship type of relationship.
The romantic type.
Yeah, because who wants to hear about between your mother and or like either that or friendships. That's what mostly.
But essentially, like all of the relationships are highly beneficial in your life, like family relationships, friendships, acquaintanceships, maybe, and casual dating relationships. But our main focus is like mainly friendships, relationships,
romantic relationships.
That's all.
That's it. Just those two.
Let's talk about family.
I mean, when you're talking about that, it's like it's putting it into perspective in the sense, just to support what you are saying. If you're talking about a normal romantic relationship, like how would your relationship be with your partner's parents or so? How is a relationship like that?
Those are beneficial. Let's start off with what are relationships? What are relationships to you guys?
What are relationships?
Yeah.
Connections.
Connections. That's actually good. Like I was about to like put that into my definition. But a relationship to me is basically the way in which two or more people are connected. Connected is like brought together, and brought together is within proximity of one another.
Yeah.
So that's what relationships are to me. And what do you guys think?
I mean, that's accurate. It's
one
true.
word. And that's what I think when I
connections.
Yes, when I think of relationships, I think of connection, connected, togetherness.
Togetherness.
Yes.
I mean, essentially what you guys said, that's 100% true. It is connections, and also how you see other people around you and who they are to you. That's like super important, who they are to you.
What do you think? How much do you think like relationships are important?
I would say to a really high degree, especially in normal society and normal life, because relationships is essentially networking. And if your network is good, how you go find life, like you get easy benefits. Like you can go somewhere, someone, oh, I'm cool with this guy, I know this guy. Yeah, my brag, like come, let me show you, like, let me help you, like, for example, if you're traveling, oh, you need help with passport, oh, come here, I know this person here. See? But now if you don't know anyone, no networking, you're gonna go there, you're gonna stand in that line of 100 people, you'll wait while somebody else with a connection. Oh yeah, this is my brother.
Just I like the fact that you mentioned networking because there's a saying that goes like, your network is your net worth. So like the people that you know are the people that you basically become. Who you surround yourself with is who you're gonna actually become.
Exactly.
So let's say you surround yourself with wise people, intellectual people that know how to talk, smart, all of those things. They share ideas. You're actually sooner or later gonna become just like them. But if you start hanging out with fools like saucy niggas, that's when you're also gonna start adapting.
That same behavior.
Like we're all humans, so we adapt to our surroundings for survival.
Exactly. True. You hang out with fools, you become a fool as well. You'll also start behaving in that same folly type of mindset. You hang up with wise people, you become more wise as well. It really is how it is. This famous saying of "Show me your friends, and I'll show you your future."
That's actually a nice saying. Yeah, but like the important thing of relationships, they help you physically and also mentally.
Yeah, they
with
do.
mental disorders like depression and all of the pain that you're going through. So relationships, healthy relationships, can also build you to become a better person, essentially, and it can help you learn more about yourself.
There's all types of relationships, honestly. It really is. Especially, I mean, healthy relationships, how you highlighted it. Otherwise,
what would you say about like somebody who has trouble establishing relationships? How can they get out of that dilemma?
Dilemma of what?
Like you have trouble with connecting with people, you have trouble with making relationships, you have trouble keeping relationships.
You have to find the foundation first. I would recommend watching our first video, importance of knowing yourself. Yeah,
because if you know yourself, then you'll be able to know other people.
Precisely. It will become easier for you to get out of your comfort zone. Because trust me, many people feel like, that's what I'm looking for. Yes, antisocial. Many people are antisocial, like introverts. They just do not like to interact or talk to people.
You know
they
what?
just don't like doing that. Like,
some people actually at this point they think it's actually cool.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, I'm an introvert.
Like, I'm an introvert. Like, shut up. No.
It's to the point where it's to the point like I wanna say that, then I'm like, if I say it, it's like, oh, well, of course.
Introvert is like, cool, bro.
It's cool
being an introvert.
You're all
I'm an
introverts.
You're all introverts. I honestly don't like it.
Like everyone is an introvert. Like to the core, every single person.
There are pros and cons to it. I would say that.
Yeah,
sometimes I really don't like it. Sometimes I'm like,
especially if you're like in a crowded situation, so many people around, and getting out of your comfort zone, that can be difficult. Especially if you're not like, you've never done it. Like you have to go there, like, interact and what.
I would say, as an introvert, it's not really a problem, bro. If you're an introvert, that doesn't stop you from making relationships,
social connections.
Because I know a few introverts that can like really go out there and like talk to other people, but then still stay to themselves.
I think people they just have the wrong definition of what an introvert is.
Yeah,
they think it's just you are always alone. You don't want to talk
antisocial.
to people.
They think it's like antisocial.
Antisocial.
It's different. It's different.
Antisocial and what's the other word?
Introvert.
Introvert are two different things.
Yeah, completely.
Antisocial is like someone that is rude, doesn't like talk, like
anybody.
Introvert is totally different. Containing your own energy.
Reserved.
Your energy, all of that.
But you're still capable of walking into a room and killing the job interview, or walking into a crowd and talking to people. You're still capable of doing that, even though you don't prefer or like doing that. You wouldn't really go out of your way to do it. But if you're in that situation, you can do it easily. But antisocial, antisocial, heck no, I would not talk to you. I would not talk to you. Come on, don't look at me.
Come on, don't look at me.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I thought introvert was like cool, but I like being an introvert. Because me myself, I'm an ambivert.
Yeah.
It's like
mixture of extrovert and introvert, né?
Yeah.
Basically you kind of like, what do I say? Where I don't know, these people that cope. They cope like when in different situations. Let's say like in a place where the person has to socialize, they can do that, but in places where where they don't feel like doing that, yes, they can basically adapt like to different, that's actually cool. That's really cool. But still, you didn't give me the answer to what you didn't go into depth onto what should a person do if they're really bad at establishing connections, keeping connections, and all that. Or let's go with keeping.
The fact that you should know yourself.
Exactly.
Yes, you said that.
Start off with communication. Communication is essentially like know how to talk to people, show affection when you're talking to people.
And if they don't know how,
use kind words. But how don't you know how to show affection?
Exactly. Like, trust me,
people are so awkward.
Trust me. I've seen it.
Like affections, as in maybe like touch gestures, like
they are not good.
How you doing? Like what else can you show?
They might not even like it themselves.
Exactly.
So they wouldn't do it to the next person. Yes.
They're like, I don't like you can start off with a friendly gesture. Like,
it's more like just
that's a touch. Right? That's like
or just like a more friendly expression, like even a smile. have to necessarily,
some
do all
people
that. Even a smile. Some people, they just always look sour.
Exactly, like gloomy and dark to the point where
it's
like it's draining your energy. You see, it's like when you're shooting those videos. Remember when you're doing the other YouTube video for my friend's channel? Shout out to Dr. Tone. Of approaching people, asking random questions. Some people you just know. I think Justine was the one of them. Justine is like, oh, that girl. Don't ask her. Look at her. You can already see this one. Because it's true. Like, you can just see some people's moods. Like, but sometimes just an expression, just how they are. As soon as they open their mouth, they're like all cheery and bubbly. But when they are not, they're just quiet. They look like.
We should actually talk about that. Presenting yourself to the world.
How you present yourself to the world is important. Now you're cooking the ideas.
Guys, come on.
But now back to the question. It was saying like, how would you go about it in the sense of talking to people, right?
Communication.
Yes, communicating to people. If you don't know how to do it, the only way I can really think about is getting to know yourself and understanding yourself more, and just getting out of your comfort zone. Because it's a skill. Like, believe it or not, like communication is a skill.
Not everyone is born with it. Like to be able to talk to other people.
To be fair, everyone is born with it.
I mean, it's a human thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't do that.
It's
just that we're not born with that type of
confidence. You're not born with that confidence. I would say it's the confidence. Because if you lack the confidence, or even just self-esteem, you wouldn't really go out of your way, communicate with people, and just socialize in general. Like, let's say you're at church, and then as soon as church is out, you're gone. Then you go home and you do your other things, whatever you're doing, no interact. But some people stay there, church, whatever event you are, just stay there, interact with people, talk to people. Like, I was at this event like a few days ago. The MC even said, like, when we had the break, guys, go out there, talk to people you didn't talk to before, get to know each other and whatnot. It's a good thing, just socializing normally, instead of just being in your corner and reserved. It's a perfect way to network.
There's honestly nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's all in your head.
Yeah. It's all fear.
You're the only one who's limiting yourself.
So the way to start over a relationship is through communication at first.
100%. I mean, unspoken reasons, I think, but 100%.
And a good way to improve people's communication skills is by like
getting out of your comfort zone, essentially.
Getting out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, putting yourself out there and actually doing it. Because there's no way the skill of communicating will improve if you don't do it.
Yeah, it comes with experience, but like, you just have to put yourself out there.
Precisely.
Communication is very important overall, even with
in everything.
Keeping good, like keeping the relationships that you have started. Communication is a big part of why most relationship, friendships, whatever, they just go haywire.
Exactly.
So communication is really a big thing.
And some people just don't know how to maintain that communication. They don't know how to like go out of the way and communicate. He said, tell me about it.
Yeah, tell me about it. I guys know.
Let me not tell you about it.
Yeah. Healthy relationships and good relationships basically come up with like a wide array with
and it's
words.
Fun. Exactly.
What is fun?
Like a healthy relationship, a good relationship.
It's fun.
Exactly. No, really, it's fun.
It's fun to have like a good friend that is there.
Exactly.
Like,
when
let's
it's
say
a
if you're
friend
going
or
through
partner,
something, then that friend can actually like help you feel less pain.
Like
if you wanna go
feeling
out
less
and have
pain
fun.
is fun.
That's not what it means.
No, not like that.
Exactly.
But you guys, the way you said it was like it's fun.
No, not
like
that.
It's nice, I guess, but fun.
That's not what we meant. We mean fun as in like it can be exciting because you know for a fact, because I don't know if you guys have the type of friends or even like if you're ever in a relationship, romantic or whatever, where you're around this person, you just know you're going to have a fun time. That's how I am with Rayjay sometimes. I know we are going to be laughing. It's just fun, exactly. Whether it's like a romantic, whether it's like a friendship, it's just not like, when I hang out with this bruh.
I swear, bro, when we're out in public, bro, intimacy for real, bro.
It's like a whole confidence boost.
Yeah,
like so we're both come.
Yeah.
I swear.
Let's chill, bro.
Bruh.
What? Yeah, you'll see it in the video. I just
Justine, just bring out the food. That's the relationship. When the food is there, then you see Justine. Yeah.
Well, yeah, food is great.
How are bad relationships bad? Like how are like they bad for you? Unhealthy relationships,
mentally.
like having toxic relationships, like people that are rude.
Mentally, it can really be bad for you mentally, and
Very
because of
true.
mentally, it can also start affecting you physically. And yeah, it's definitely not good, especially if it's a toxic relationship. And let's say you're pouring into somebody, because this is how a relationship works. A relationship is both sides. It's not one side communicating to other. Like it's what do they call those old phones where the message only goes once but it doesn't come in?
Scan phones.
Yeah, I think, but those is also two way. But either way, that's besides the point. It's like two ways. There is no way a relationship can even be called a relationship if the communication is only coming from one side. Like if I'm only talking to you and I'm telling you, hey, brother, you do this. Go, you're quiet. Oh, brother, how do you like this? Or do you even if you just say like, okay, and I'm like, hey, brother, you wanna do this? Yeah. Or no. Like the way you are giving back to me, the way you reciprocate says a lot about the relationship. Says a lot about like how you are with that person.
Yeah.
It would say if it's a good or a bad relationship. But then if it's received from both sides in a good way, you guys know how to go back and forth. And it's also not like really about how long you guys talk and how long you guys don't talk. It's how you guys react when you do talk. Let's say when I come talk to you, like I have some friends, like I swear, some friends that I can call them right now, and we are going to have the best conversation ever. Or if I'm in need of something, they're gonna come through easily, without even be like, "Oh, where have you been? You didn't what? You didn't do this." You see, other people take it in a wrong context. They'll be like, "Oh, what? You didn't talk to me like over?" Okay, yes, exaggerating. You didn't talk to me like over like for lots of months. Then you come back and you act all like that. Depends on the relationship. If it's a strong friendship, it makes sense if somebody reacts that way. But if it's just like, oh no, we're just cool friends, then it would make no sense if they react that way. Like let's say me and you, for example. If we go like that long without talking like almost a month, I'll be like, this bro, what the heck, bro? Is it depressed or what? Like what's happening? You see, I'll be like, maybe someone broke your heart or something. Like maybe you fell or something happened. I'll know something happened because it would have been out of the ordinary. It wouldn't be normal. It wouldn't make sense. But really does what call it, the main point is how you guys talk to each other. It's a two-way type of thing. Yeah, it's a two-way street, not a one-way street. What do you think of that?
What?
Of that?
Of what?
So
What is Rayjay's question?
Relationship is like a two-way street. If you are the only one projecting, like let's say like even going out, like if you are the only one that says, yo, let's go out, let's do this, and how are you, like all of those things. If it's just you doing that, and it's like that's a one-sided relationship. That's not really a good relationship,
and the other
that's
person
not healthy, because the other person is also not contributing to that relationship. That's not a good relationship.
It's also more about like feeling just normal appreciation like for the relationship. Exactly. And also for the relationship, whatever you do. Like if I do something for you, borrow you money, you ask me for something, I'm like, okay, bet. Then you do it, I give you again or something. Like it's like I'm giving, but then the way you take it is also important, because that will determine if you guys have a good relationship or not. Like let's say a bra comes and you're just feeling generous, you do something for this person, then they take it in a super bad way. That will say a lot about your relationship. But if someone does even the smallest of things, have you ever had that moment where you do something for somebody and the way they thank you, the gratitude they show, it's like, oh, you don't have to be thankful like that. And it was nothing. But inside you're like, wow, definitely do something like again, because you're like, the appreciation and the gratitude this person showed you, you take it into consideration. You're like, definitely do that again, to the point that it can even make you happy about it, about what you did. But otherwise, the opposite is just ruining the relationship. Almost two sides actually.
Showing affection, giving out gifts.
And the gifts doesn't even have to be materialistic, honestly. Even normal compliments, but not like without a reason. You can't just be giving a compliment, oh, you look good.
You are lying.
Exactly. You're lying to her and to
bro,
yourself.
Like, actually,
you're lying to both
you
of you guys.
That, bro.
You have to mean it, yeah.
Also, like, yo, whenever, let's say you're approaching a girl, so like you go on, then you're like, yo, you look beautiful. Like,
she doesn't care.
Everybody throws that, but actually mean it, bro. Like, throw a compliment that means something.
Like, be genuine with it. Be genuine with it.
Yeah, like, Justine's skin looks good, bro.
Exactly.
Sun is glowing today.
Look, it's exactly genuine.
Oh my god! Thunder fire those lies now.
How do you think you can improve dating relationship, like casual dating relationships?
I can't say too much on that because I don't do casual. I don't do casual dating. I don't do that.
It's like casual dating relationships. I don't want to
elaborate
say relationships, bro.
Because
I'm trying to use a big word, bro.
Just say dating in general.
Exactly.
Just say dating.
Like relationships.
Yeah, just say dating in general.
Right. How do you think you can improve dating?
Improve dating.
Improve your dating life.
The main,
because that's also a relationship.
Like we were talking about communication.
Yeah.
Communication is 1 point. It's a major fact, honestly.
Yeah,
it's a major fact.
Learning how to communicate with your partner, and that's very, very, very true. What else?
But like, I would say that
the meaning is to go about it.
Start a relationship, you really have to be genuine, like be good with yourself.
Yes.
Because I'm really seeing like the wide perspective of it. Because if you are like toxic to yourself, then you're gonna be toxic to other people, and that's also gonna affect your relationships.
100%.
Like, let's say you have a family issue, like your people in your family are like so negative. That's gonna project on you, and that's gonna project on your friends. That makes you a toxic person.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't say that your surrounding people should affect you. We spoke about this on the importance of knowing yourself.
Definitely. I think
we should go and check that type of video, because this also correlates to that. So like the people, your surroundings it shouldn't affect you, because those things come onto you because you allow it to. Don't let those things allow, like negativity. Don't let negativity come onto you.
Disrupt you.
Surrounded with negativity.
Sometimes it can't be
Some
helped.
people like.
Sometimes it can't be helped, like whether you're in school or
you have no choice, bro. Like your family, that's the people you stay with, and those people are negative.
But the thing is, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how strong you can be, it will affect you. It will affect you.
Your surrounding will affect you.
Yes, it will. That's why there's a saying that says, bad character corrupts good character. So basically, doesn't matter how. Okay, maybe you can try. You can really try to like sustain. Let's say you have like issues at home and whatnot.
Yeah.
But you really try to be happy and joyful all the time. It will not be like that all the time. At some point you're gonna crack, even though it's not gonna be like a major reaction.
Yeah.
Stay in your room.
I mean, that's it will.
Stay in your room, man.
There are people that have big like problems. You stay in your room,
go and take your food. Take your food and go in the room, bro. Go and chow the shit.
That's why
it's hard to be optimistic in such a situation, though. It's really hard.
But notice that it won't last like a long time, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, you yourself, you also have to work towards getting out of that surrounding.
Of course, everybody wants to.
So, like, I feel like you should always stay optimistic no matter what.
Even in that aspect, the one that you did mention, like you have to be right by yourself. Like, for example, before you even try to hop in, because now we're talking about dating, the romantic relationship. Before you hop into that, you have to be good with yourself. I also remember another saying, like, it's not my job to make you happy. Like, I'm happy by myself, you're happy by yourself. We come together, we make each other happier. Because now, if you see it as a job, I have to make this other person happy every single time, constantly, that becomes exhausting. That becomes draining. That becomes like it's a chore or something. Well, that shouldn't be the case. The person you're talking to should be the person that's like your comfort zone. You go there and you are relaxed. You go there and you are chilled. You can talk your mind. It's almost like it's your journal.
That's why you said it should be genuine. You should genuinely like this person.
Exactly.
This nigga opened my eyes, bro. Yeah. It's not my fault. It's not my responsibility to make you happy. You're supposed to be happy by yourself, and she's supposed to be happy by herself. And then you guys make each other happy, bro. Exactly. That's actually a good analogy.
And many see it as an obligation. Well, I have to make you happy. I have to do this.
Like as a man.
If you guys are both happy, making the other person happy just makes you happier.
Precisely. That's why now, if your partner, so it's not to say that if your partner or the person you're with is upset, just be like, be upset, like, oh, come talk to me when you're happy. No. Don't take what I'm saying out of context. Do not take what I'm saying out of context.
Come on, make yourself
No, they didn't come talk to me.
Imagine you come and throw 100.
No, really. You buy yourself some chocolate.
You are having a bad attitude.
Yo! That's funny as hell, bro. Yo.
Come on. Yes. Now your brother is just on the phone, like they're busy, checking some networking things. You're like, I had a bad day. What is it? I don't know, man. I'm not feeling well. You're not feeling well? Oh, that's. Think, man.
This guy
and some girls will actually love their type of relationship.
Thank you. But then she's upset every day.
Yeah, every day she's upset. Like, but now that's just being a trick, though.
So yeah,
don't be a trick. But now, besides that, though, like, that's the main point when it comes to normal dating. You guys should just be content with each other and with yourselves, mainly with yourselves. But then the way I say, like, I always bring up like God, like when I'm talking about these relationships, even in our videos. The good way to have like a sustainable type of relationship is to me putting God in between, putting God in the middle. Because sometimes you do reach a point where you just don't know what your partner is thinking. You just don't know what your partner wants. But then if you go to God and ask Him and you just confide in Him, then it will all be worked out. And I say that in my perspective, and many other people would have like different thoughts and perspectives on it, because they will be like, oh, I prayed about this, but my prayer was not answered. Oh, I did this and that, but my prayer was not like attended to. Then that means you have to just make your relationship with God even better. You have to strengthen your spiritual type of side as well, and not just mentally, because people can strengthen yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually. Like these three aspects that you can literally strengthen yourself.
But you cannot want to ask God about what your partner wants. You don't know what they want.
When you yourself don't even know what you want.
Well, you can even you can communicate to me what you want.
Exactly, you can also do that, bro.
Even God to be like, I gave her a mouth most. Why is she not telling you what she wants? Huh?
Sometimes women can be complicated like that. What's wrong? Nothing. Okay, chill. Later. No, I don't want to talk to you. What? You didn't say nothing is wrong. Now, what are you saying? That's why communication is super important, man. Yo. And also, it comes with maturity. If someone is behaving in that manner, they're just immature.
That's foolish because it changes. You're not making anything better.
Exactly.
First of all, you're just making yourself more bitter, and second of all, you're putting the other one in confusion. You don't know.
Yeah.
And then the whole situation is gonna be sour. Because what did you really solve? Instead of just communicating how you're feeling and putting it on the table so you guys can fix it.
So that makes it a bad.
So they're very passionate.
No, really.
Been through a lot, bro.
Now that's where you can now involve God. That's where you can involve God and say, okay, God, we have this issue, because you know where the stepping stone is, where you have to align yourself. You know where the issue is. You know where the problem is. That's where you start to fix it. If you don't know the issue, the other one, I don't want to say, I'm fine. Then what?
Then there's always fussing and what, arguing back and forth. That's just immaturity. That's immaturity.
Really?
No, I mean maturity is you just chose wrong, honestly. It's a bad relationship. Since we're talking about relationships,
we're talking about toxicity.
That's a perfect example of a bad relationship. That's what's happening in your guys' relationship. That's definitely not a good thing. Yeah, that's definitely not a good thing.
But that thing that you're talking, that joke you're making about that will make yourself happy, still in my head.
Make yourself happy.
Because I know of these people that set themselves up for failure by giving their partners only like materialistic things to make them happy.
Yeah.
Like that you are setting yourself up for failure.
The way you got her is the way you're going to lose her. If you got her with money, you're going to lose her by another guy that has more money. But at least if you got her with your personality, your character, and who you are as a person, you're the only you in this planet, and you're being genuine like that, there's no way somebody else who's gonna come and be like, okay.
Then you sprinkle the money later.
After you say, like, you know what, this person is deserving of it. This person is worthy of it.
Talking about that, somebody deserves. You know these people that just they just pick somebody. Okay, spoke for 2 days. Okay, do you wanna go out? They go out. The person pays for everything. Takes them. Like, is a person deserving of that time? Even have you really?
Time is also the
have you done your research? Because you know this is where this thing comes up about this one where apparently you go on a date and then after the date she's like, no, I just want to be friends. You should have already known that before you took her out.
That's
because you didn't do your research.
What are you doing?
No, really, like, what are you doing?
She was already giving you the signs already. It's just that you were just purukutaring. No, if I show her this, if I show her that I can pay for her.
I was gonna say that. So I was looking for that word, bruh. I was looking for that word.
These guys are delusional,
bro.
Hella delusional, bruh.
No, some guys really think. Some guys really think that if I show her this and this, that's when she will like me or that's when she will stay. I will change her mind. That type of mentality. It might work for a while. But then it's not genuine because the person will just want you for your money and what you can give them. What about when you can't give them those things?
Females, if a guy is acting like that, it's not your fault. You are just being the smart person. Eat up his money, go have your lunch, go home. You are not doing something wrong. I mean, if you made the signs clear,
they will learn by fire, by force.
Exactly. If
After 5 times.
If you don't want to learn the easy way,
those are his actions, bro.
Exactly.
Nothing for you to concern with, bro.
You don't learn
unless you can help
actually, I've been in a situation where somebody knows already that I don't like them, but they still want to be okay. So let's go on now as friends. And then even after they're as friends, they will still be like, but you know I like you. And I'm like, bro, did you just say as friends?
I never said that.
You really thought buying me pizza will change my mind?
The day you see me say such a thing, man, I'm either the demon possessed me or something. I swear.
I'll pray for you, bro.
Yeah. Exactly. I will also pray for you. If you are coming to me and you're saying,
oh my god.
I mean, I already do, but I'll add even more, bro. Like, you're saying such a thing.
This key out. Bro, we are friends, bro.
But I want to, bro. Yo.
Tough.
Yeah. Okay. Just come to you. Out. Bro, I swear, bro. I will not.
What did you just do?
I will not let you. Something will be wrong, bro. You need to be an attack, bro.
You're so white, bro.
You are so dumb now. Come on, you're so white.
Yo.
Bro.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Improving your dating life.
Actually,
basically, you talked about
communication.
I wanted to ask you one more thing, though. I wanted to ask you guys one more thing, like before you go into that. Like, let's say you guys are now talking to somebody. How long would you give it until you start dating, until you hop into that relationship?
I wouldn't say it's necessary. I wouldn't say it's necessarily about time.
Yeah.
I would say it's about if I genuinely think that this person is right for me. So I wouldn't say it's about time.
I don't think there is a time. Like,
you
know, I think that once I start talking to them and I already know that they have that potential of being somebody I would date, like, it can even just take 2 months, 3. It depends. And also it depends on me. Like, I'm a type of person that dates only when I know I'm ready. So it's not necessarily about the other person or I'm not feeling them or they're what. No, it's just that like you said, you have to first be good in order for you to go to even establish a good and healthy relationship. So I'll make sure first I'm good while I'm talking to the person, and then we'll see what happens from there. So there is no time. It's about 6 months. What?
What are you talking about for 6 months? Oh, we are wasting your time.
There's something that I really
test drive.
It's not really about the time. It's about the amount of focus you put into that relationship. How effective that relationship is, bro. Focus on what makes this person upset. What is making this person happy? Like what
they like, don't like. Everything.
Yeah, like to do shandies correlate with what you also like.
Their character.
Your whole persona.
Do they fit into your bubble?
Yeah,
I like the both answers that you guys gave. Like, I mean, both make sense. Like, it's either you wait until you are ready to be with somebody, and then, like, for example, let's say you're not financially stable, you don't know where you wanna go in life. get yourself together, get yourself ready, and then you're financially stable, you know who you are as a person and all that, then you can get to somebody. Or you can also take another option like you was talking about. Meet somebody, you can either grow with somebody or you just meet somebody on your head. You can take whichever option. I actually prefer growing with somebody. Like, I don't have anything yet. I'm not financially stable. Then I grow with this person. It's to the point where this person will know me inside and out. They'll see because they saw me like passing through the trenches. They've seen all the bad, and they've seen like they'll obviously reap majority of the good as well.
Before I forget this question, I want to
And
ask. Wait,
and
before
like,
I forget. I'm already
Wait,
even forgetting.
wait, before you start.
I wanted to ask before I forget.
Uh-huh.
All right, before I forget, you said you prefer growing with the person
yeah,
because
definitely.
if you are not stable, you are what. Okay, I understand that part, but there's this growth that you have to be doing it like internally. Well, for example, let's say if let's say I'm a bit selfish, or I have some anger issues, or I have some trauma or something like that. Is it healthy for you to really grow with such a person, or is it just better off that the person, maybe let's say, okay, I don't know if you can say friends or whatnot, while the person works out those issues before they can go into. There's a difference between somebody growing financially and their well-being outside their materialistic things, and somebody growing internally, because that's what can really ruin a
Like
relationship.
mentally,
Yes, that's not having a house. That cannot. Well, some people, but that cannot really break a relationship. But being with somebody who is impatient, who like that is what really is important. That's what you should be fixed. I think that's that's what I meant by I first have to grow. For example, like I have to be for
On
I'm
the
a bit
mental side,
I'm a bit selfish. I'm very I've been an only child for a long time, and I'm a bit selfish. I feel like I have to grow to a certain point where I can love the other person more than love myself, more than I love myself, and more than I can also want to provide for them more than I want to provide for myself. Yeah. So, because that is important, especially if I'm the type of person that dates for marriage. So, especially if you are entering engagement, marriage, what, I cannot go in there with a mindset of no, I must first be taken care of before what. So, yeah.
Okay,
That's what I wanted to ask. Like, do you think it's really important to like go into a relationship while you are really having problems within?
Yeah, it really wouldn't be wise to do so. Like, if you are not okay within, like mentally, whether because within, when I'm speaking within, I'm talking about both mentally and spiritually. Like, if you're not okay in those aspects, then growing with somebody like that, it would be difficult.
Yeah, it would. It's not
It would,
impossible.
yeah, it's not impossible, but it's difficult. It depends on who that person is. It might be like a huge step back, like it might hold you back, like you're not good with yourself, especially if somebody's impatient or selfish or like just stubborn and all negative things. It might really push you back. But then if you sit in a different type of perspective, depending on the relationship you guys already established, you might meet somebody that, like, let's say they're selfish, or let's say somebody is impatient. But now, because of the love you have for this person, because of how you feel about this person, because of what this person does for you, it will impact you, and it might want you to do better even for yourself. Like, yo, the way this person treats me, no, I have to do better. Like, no, I have to like do something. Like, I'm gonna be patient now. Like, I'm going to actually change this about myself. I'm gonna actually improve myself because I wanna be better, not only for me but for you as well. That's how it can also be beneficial. But in most of the aspects, it really does depend on the relationship you have with the other person and who it is you're dealing with. Because if it's like really not that genuine or that strong of a relationship, nobody will go out of the way and be like, yeah, let me be patient for you, or let me improve for you. Like, why? I don't care about you. Exactly. It's like, why would I do that? It wouldn't really be too much of an incentive. That's why if somebody's in that type of state, it's not good to be hopping into something, because they're just going to be dragging each other back. But then if it's somebody that just has that impact, or like a really strong impact on your life, somebody that actually touched you, that's a completely different case.
Because when I think of that, what I was talking about, I also think of like God. There are certain blessings that you cannot get if you do not outgrow some of your characteristics.
Yeah.
There are certain heights you will not reach as long as you have this baggage of, in your past.
Reminds me of a thing I heard. I don't know if it was my pastor that said it, or no, it wasn't Pastor T. I think it was my pastor. My pastor did say it. It's essentially that most of the time people, they are trying to prepare themselves like for their blessing. Like, let me prepare myself. Oh no, they are waiting for their blessing instead of preparing themselves. They are waiting for their blessing. But no, it's the opposite. Your blessing is waiting for you. You are the one that's not ready for it. It's like your blessing is already there. It's just waiting for you to be able to take it, for you to be able to accept it. So you have to prepare yourself for it. Instead of me being like, no, I'm just waiting till I get blessed. Get blessed. Look how you are. Like, get yourself right first. Then your blessing is gonna start coming to you.
I really like these videos, man. Because me myself, I'm also sitting here learning these shandies.
Yeah, also get
I like the way that you put it. Prepare yourself. Don't wait for it.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
It's like getting into battle. You don't wait for the war to come.
You're already training, yeah.
Get yourself. You're already ready for them.
Every single day you're preparing. You're just building yourself constantly to the point when it's there, you can handle it. You can deal with it. A relationship, someone you wanna be with, you're good. Like you are ready for it. You're ready for whatever is to come. Whether it's a job, whether it's friendship, romantic relationship, it doesn't matter what it is. Anything, honestly, almost anything and everything in life. It's always good to prepare for it. It's like preparing for an exam or a test. No, a better one is like a quiz. You don't know when it's going to happen. Your teacher will just tell you, you're going to be having a quiz. Then you ask him when. Study. You don't know when it is. Might be tomorrow, might be the next day. Don't know when it is. You're just preparing yourself.
Always be ready.
It's essentially like the second coming. You don't know when it is. Just prepare yourself. It can happen tomorrow, the next day. But whenever it does happen, you will know that you are ready. You will know that you are good. So it's always good to be in that position. Better safe than sorry. That's another one I was looking for. Better safe than sorry.
We spoke about how to get relationships, adopting healthy relationships.
Yeah.
Then what else did we talk about? Types of relationships, the importance of relationships.
Communication in relationship.
Communications in the relationships. What else? Why are relationships there?
Why are relationships there?
I think that's why are relationships.
I feel like relationships make up most of our lives.
True.
Honestly.
Yeah, true. 100%.
It really makes up most of our lives.
And we are social beings. We are social animals.
Yeah.
So it's meant to be.
I would say without each other, we would have so many. How can I say this?
Disputes.
Not disputes. Like we'd have mental disorders, physical pain, all of these things. With each other, then we need each other to grow. It's like building a house.
No matter how much
you can build that house by yourself, but then with other people, you can build that house so much quicker.
True.
And in a happier space too, can be laughing there.
Community is
mixing
important.
the cement.
Plus,
community is important.
Creating moments with it.
No matter how much of even wolves, like wolves are animals that are considered like to always walk in a pack and all that. Even a lone wolf, a wolf that's always without a pack, will always seek out a new pack. Will always seek out to find some other companions. So it's always good to have like people around you, like good relationships. Good relationships, not bad. Because when somebody has no relationship, they wouldn't even know how to differentiate between a good and a bad relationship. They'll just take what they can get, and then they'll be like, no, this person is actually good for me. While you, from your perspective, be like, no, this person is using you. This person does not respect you. And you're going to be like, wait, what do you mean and all that? Because you don't know, you never experienced the other side.
Having healthy relationships are very beneficial in your life, and you guys have to start adopting those type of relationships, because that's where it's really helpful. Having a good relation. You don't want to be having toxic vibes every single time, gossiping about other people.
I cannot, yo.
Imagine us sitting together and they were like, ciao, you know what, ciao.
No, really, for example, you see that guy's hair in that other time, that guy was like, bro, the way that other girl was, bro. Like I said, now some people just drain my energy. Can go like from year to year.
I'm like, I swear, don't come to me with those things, bro.
Nah, bro.
I legit cut those things off, bro. Even if my brothers come to me and then they're like, bro, did you check what Uncle Ho did? Slay, bro. Go and talk to him about it.
No, really, bro.
Like I always see this, like, when he's here, why don't you ever talk about it? Why are you afraid? But when it's me and you, then but I don't like that. It's really two-faced, bro. Because when that person is there,
that reminded me. But not carry on, finish.
When that person is there, it's like you're bringing a whole different person, like a whole different character. You're basically acting. You're playing a play.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't like that, bro. That's why I'm all about authenticity.
What you said just now reminded me of a really important aspect of relationships that we did not touch on. Loyalty. Yeah, a really important aspect that we didn't talk about at all.
Relationships.
Yeah. We didn't touch on it at all. Like, that's super important.
Necessary? Do you think it's necessary to have loyalty in your relationship?
100%. Without loyalty, that's not even.
Just
yeah, it would. It wouldn't last.
What is loyalty, first of all? That is a whole
loyalty is like.
It's a whole different video.
From my perspective, no, it's still related to relationships. Like, from my perspective, it's like the respect and how you put somebody else into consideration. It's like essentially loving somebody more than you love yourself. And those are the two main aspects I see as loyalty, like respect and loving someone more than you do yourself. Because when you respect somebody, you will be loyal to them. That's why even when somebody's asking me, like, what's more important, how would you choose? I always would lean more on the side of loyalty rather than love. Because some people can do things and then they will say, no, I did this because I love you. They might do something bad, but then it's in the name of love. It's like a perfect example where it's out of dating, but
I think people take love out of context.
Exactly.
Love is loyalty, guys.
It's
you
like
cannot do something.
One cannot exist without the other, but then the type of love I'm talking about, like I said, I'm going away from the dating love now. It's like, for example, a parent disciplining his child. If a child does something bad, like they misbehave or something, now your parent is so disciplined that the parent is so disciplined the child. You still love the kid, you still love your child, but then the kid does not love getting beaten. Like, I don't like what's happening right now, but it's still love.
This is a whole different video.
It still makes sense.
Love is loyalty. We can make that another video. But
elaborate more on it. But it's still important.
If you guys want us to elaborate more on love is loyalty, then we can.
Yeah. Love is loyalty. That's a good title.
What I'm talking about.
That's a good title, bro.
We can come up with that. You guys just need to
Bro,
I swear, you guys should start commenting. You're just watching our videos, man.
For real though.
Don't do
you. It's always you right there.
Yo, comment on what else we should communicate about, because we're doing these videos for you guys and improving your life.
Essentially, just like helping you guys get to know yourselves more and helping you guys see a different type of perspective and viewpoint.
Yeah, bro. Because I would love to see like people come and talk and like just have a natural conversation. Even then we can talk about something now, bro. I like virtuous people, man. Good people.
That's what I was telling you. Good relationships.
We can just talk now. There's no awkwardness. You know. Plus, you know yourself. I don't need to tell you, yo, you should not tell. No, bro. Just do your own thing.
Good relationships are the best. I'm telling you, it's fun, bro. It's fun. You go there, you just start talking. You can literally talk about life-changing topics, about business, real things that are going to happen in the future. You can literally talk about just being goofy, playing around, not taking yourself too seriously, and literally have fun. If it's a bad relationship, you come into proximity, and it's like it's like the dark cloud walking over their head. You see the person is like, then they come in like, yeah, bruh. So that other key, bruh, she do what? Oh, not again.
It's just like when we're talking to
even if they don't talk. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it was fun,
I was just vibing with you.
You saw what I did? Bro, I saw it was fun, bruh. You can leave it.
I was just vibing with this
and
guy.
We don't even know what happened is, we just, when we came to pick up, like, to
yo, bro, I swear, she looked at us, then she was like, bro, what happened?
No, really, like, what are these guys doing?
I was just like, yo.
Like, we came to pick up Justine. This is what happened. Like, we came in there. As soon as we came in, like, a girl approached us. She was like, yeah, we're having this event. You guys want to buy shirts, like, 150 for the shirts, and then it's like 50 food. Like, she was just giving us, explaining it to us. And I was like, oh, really? Okay, that sounds interesting. Let me check what's happening. It's like, yeah, just write your name here. And whatnot. I'm okay, let me write my name. Then take the pen. Now, as soon as I'm writing my name, I look at the list. She said, everyone wrote their names, and they put $50 next to their names. I'm writing my name. I look at the list. I'm like, no one else put a $50 here. Like, what's happening? And I'm checking, like, yeah, she's like, don't worry about it. They'll put theirs later. And I'm like, Rayjay, I'm like, okay, man. Then we saw somebody else. Oh, no, look, this one put 200. You're like, oh, this guy put it 200. No, oh wait, the shit is 150. Oh, bruh.
It's funny, bro. Especially when you have good friends like that.
Bruh, it's fun, bruh. You can
first start off with yourself, bro. Don't rely on your friends to also like just make you happy, bro. I don't just rely on Marcos to like have a fun time. I rely on myself, bro.
Be content with yourself. No, enjoy your own company, which I'm sure many people do.
Many people we always leave Justine now, bro. Sitting back, Shandy.
So we're ending the video here.
No.
I mean, I'll be just bored because people are just talking about. I'm just like, okay.
Is there something else we forgot?
Love is loyalty.
Yeah, gonna be another
What are
video.
we naming this topic? Your network is your network.
Establishing a good relationship, all that.
We know we have to put something like spicy, bro. Like
Something
the other
to-
Shandis.
Come on, like the other shanties.
Yeah, almost like wisdom is everything.
Oh,
The
that one was
importance
good.
of knowing yourself.
What was this again?
Establishing healthy relationships.
Yeah. Yeah, but
We
that
can't
third
just do
one, that third one,
Which one?
the what you call the reaction.
That one did bad, man.
Yeah, that one did better because we were not promoting it. Well, you guys were not promoting it. I did.
Well,
I did.
This one I hope. This one is a good video.
the reaction.
I love that reaction. That reaction was fun.
It was fun for you to film. Is it fun? Yeah, obviously it's fun
Even
for you
to watch. Did you not
because
enjoy
you are
it?
in.
No, did you not enjoy
I
it?
really enjoyed it.
Because you were
Exactly.
in it.
Did you not enjoy it?
It was
That's
okay.
funny.
That
This
was
video
funny.
is better than that reaction.
I'm not gonna lie, after that video I wanted to go home, bro.
That was
I was
funny.
tired.
Come on, I was tired. This video is way better than that reaction. For me.
Alright, let's conclude, bro.
Conclusion.
So basically, these antisocial people that want to lie to themselves, I don't need people, I don't want to talk to people, you're gonna need people at some point.
Because if the world was empty and you were all alone,
You're gonna
you
need
would
people
hate
at some
yourself, right?
point.
That's the thing. Everyone needs each other, but every single one. You might not need me today, but tomorrow, and believe it or not,
You will need
believe it
them.
or not,
Especially if you want to be
bruh.
rich. Especially if you want to be
Yo,
rich,
this
you
nigga
need
said like he
people.
knows his worth, bro.
Telling you.
People are saying,
Oh, you don't need me right now. Shit.
Aye, what was he saying? What was he
I even forgot.
Alright. Marcos, conclude, man.
But basically, that was establishing a good relationship and our perspective on what we think and know what good and bad relationships are. And we hope you guys, I don't want to say hope because it's like, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the video. You're going to show by liking. And if you didn't, you just wouldn't like. And like Rayjay said, comment and like give us your thoughts and your perspectives as well. Like, what do you guys think on the video and on the topic itself? And what we should be talking about next too.
Because I swear we can really keep on talking, bro.
Bruh. Even before this, we were already talking.
But even before this, bro, for real.
I was even telling both of them, wait, save it for the video, guys. Don't say it all now, like, save it for the video.
Justine, do you want to add anything?
But either way, let's leave the
He was
dog.
clapping long jump, bro.
So the dog was clapping long jump.
So long.
But either way, this has been Odd Vision, Marcos, and
Justine.
And Rayjay.
we still have to figure out the outro. It's beautiful, man, but it only works like sometimes.
It's beautiful.
Cheers.
I know you won't end that part.
Yeah,
So
I
this
really-
is the end.
I really
That's
let
the
that
end.
slide, bro.
That's the end.
I'll edit.